It pretty much like I was signed anyway to him. Come on, I was on the road with you. I got songs with you, videos with you, touring with you. I'm already signed with you, damn near probably. Everybody know T-Rell with Boosie.
Man. So tell me something that you might have learned from being with a person like Boosie while on the road. Like, just seeing that, he's already a decade, he's a decade or so in.
I always say this. Boosie taught me how to hustle.
Real life.
It ain't real life. Just say
real life street stars. You know what time it is.
You mentioned as a promoter, you brought out MO3.
Yep.
That means you must have knew about his music and about his talent.
I met MO3 with Boosie. I was already touring with Boosie before MO3 was.
Okay.
And before anybody, I was already working with Boosie.
So
and that's when MO3 started coming around Boosie. Then we got cool that way. And that's when he had, I brought MO3 to Wichita, Kansas when he had And I. So he was already working.
How did you link up with Boosie happen? Was it through his brother, TQ? Or?
Back in 2014, I got a car accident. I flipped 5 times in the car. My brother flew out a windshield.
Oh.
And I made a song called My Dog. Then probably like 2 weeks later, I did the song My Dog. Yeah. And then Boosie came to town. My homie was another promoter. He already booked Boosie. So he like, bro, I got Boosie coming to town. He was like, we got to get this nigga on the song. Because it was already cracking regionally in Kansas and around the parts. And I had 10 grand in my pocket. I met Boosie in person. This right when he got out of prison. So he could have hit me like 50, 60.
Nah, for real.
He took that 10 like a real nigga. I appreciate that nigga. Appreciate you, Boosie, for that. You know what I'm saying? 10K.
Man.
And then took me on tour, all that shit, bro. That shit real as fuck.
Change your life.
So I met Boosie through promoting. I'm trying to tell you, you get your plugs promote. Put a money in the nigga pocket. They gonna fuck with you. Either they are or they ain't. But you gonna catch a fish every now and then. Put some money in their pocket.
Man, this interview is like layers, man. We unpacking here. So wait a minute. You said you was in a car wreck that flipped 5 times and your brother flew out the windshield?
Yeah. I had a show here in Dallas with Young Dolph. We was going home to Oklahoma. We stopped at Whataburger on the way. My brother bought me a cheap ass burger because that nigga cheap. And we went to church with DJ Merck.
Yeah.
After we went to church with DJ Merck, we hit the highway, hit Whataburger. We flipped in Oklahoma City. Flipped 5 times. My brother flew out the windshield. I was in the back seat. I fractured 2 ligaments in my spine, rib, and I was bleeding internally on my right side.
Damn. Did you see it coming? Like, did you see the accident coming?
Yeah, a car did a dead stop in the middle of the highway. You know where the police be sitting clocking niggas and shit? We driving, this dude tried to do a dead stop and try to turn in there, middle of the highway. We swerved out the way in the Expedition and flipped 5 times. The bottom half of the car ripped from the top half of the car, and I ended up on my back and I flipped 5 times, but I didn't lose my cell phone.
Damn. You weren't unconscious enough. Were you was aware of the flipping?
Aware of the whole flips, all the flips.
Shit.
What about your brother? How was he?
My brother flew out the windshield.
Was he unconscious?
He was gone on impact. He was gone. I remember being in a neck brace in the ambulance and asking them. They told me, you ain't even supposed to tell nobody it's under distress that somebody passed away like that. What if that would have caused me to do something? But yeah, he was dead on scene.
How old were you? How old was your brother at the time?
Well, my brother was 29. He was 2 weeks from being 30.
Damn. And
I was 24.
So that in itself generated My Dogs.
Yeah, I made My Dog like 2 weeks later. I barely walk. I got addicted to pain pills. I took hella pain fucking pills, bro. Like I was tripping. I never seen nobody die in my life. Wow. And then I see my brother die in my face. That shit hurt me.
Wow.
That shit hurt me to death. To see somebody that you love, see somebody die on top, to see somebody you love die, and that drove me. I took pain pills like crazy, muscle relaxers like crazy. I slept all day. I didn't want to get up. I just didn't know what to do. One day I just crawled out of bed and I crawled out of bed and I got up a little bit and I got on this computer desk. I got the video too and I'll send it to y'all too if y'all want it. I had nappy ass hair. I was sitting in the computer and the first beat I looked up on YouTube was Big Crit type beat. And it said Southern Soul. It was My Dog. It was My Dog beat. I sang that, I just want to fall on a dream with my dog. And then I sang it on, that's before Facebook had live.
Yeah.
So I sang it on the video, and then I put the video on Facebook. 10 minutes later, my homeboy popped up. Hey, we going to the fucking studio.
Nah, it's real. He saw
we scrounged together $75 for an hour studio time. I didn't have no. We scrounged together that shit.
Man,
Put that little money together and went to the studio and knocked that hook out. Then that's
God's plan.
Yeah,
God's plan.
plan.
And Boosie, you know, he did his thing on that motherfucker, man. When he finally jumped on the remix,
I had Boosie on the song right out of prison. Boosie,
bro, that's crazy. That's swole Boosie.
Yeah, you know, Boosie could charge me right out of prison for it.
Bro, listen, that right there again, God's plan, man. So he obviously was feeling it.
Yeah.
So for him to do a song and you say he wanted to take you on tour, what do he see in you that he just felt like, man, I need to kind of bring him with me on this journey?
Boosie always said I'm a great performer. I got videos of him talking about my performances and stuff like that. Now I ain't gonna hold you. I paid for the first tour. I gave
Pay your way.
We gave $8,000 for 12 shows. See, he's still plugging me. He's still plugging me. I'm talking about 2,000-3,000 people in South Carolina. It was a lot of. He hooked me up. Then the next 2 tours, it was just all GP. I was just working my ass off with him.
And did Boosie ever want to sign you?
No. Boosie has never signed me. We never spoke on it at all. It's always just been, that's my partner. You know what I'm saying?
So y'all never spoke on actually doing any type of business?
No, never. I've always been around. It pretty much like I was signed anyway to him. Come on, I was on the road with you. I got songs with you, videos with you, touring with you. I'm already signed with you, damn near probably. Everybody know T-Rell with Boosie.
Man. So tell me something that you might have learned from being with a person like Boosie while on the road. Like, just seeing that, he's already a decade, he's a decade or so in.
I always say this. Boosie taught me how to hustle. Boosie taught me to hustle. Features, shows, after parties, not being bougie. You know, a lot of artists is bougie. So Boosie ain't. He'll go to your underground studio, your house studio. I'll do the same damn thing. I'll come to your studio with the microphone barely you can put the motherfucker in a shoe. I'm rapping out that hole.
Now, with an artist of your caliber, we've seen situations where artists go to different states and, they want to come to us like a studio like you're talking about. But it's like it presents itself in a dangerous situation some of the times, you know what I'm saying? How do you decipher when it's something that, okay, this is cool, but something might not be so safe?
Particularly when I'm in cities, it's the persona that you give off.
Gotcha.
Me, I'm a really humble cat. Like, people really rock with me. So when I come to cities, it be more like family, bro. I'm not giving off of super gang tied ass mentality. You get what you receive what you give.
Yeah.
I'm showing love when I come to cities. So if I'm doing a feature with you and you got 10 homies with you, your 10 homies become my security now. Cause they rocking with you. I'm showing you love and they believe in you. So yeah, everywhere I've been doing this for 10 years and I ain't never been touched.
But you singing.
I'm singing R&B, bro.
Yeah, but you're singing to my girl and she getting moist. And I'm feeling the way. Cause I can't sing.
Yeah.
And now I'm looking at you like, yeah, same nigga.
Yeah.
Calm down. You know what I'm saying? You never had that like a nigga to be like, hey.
Nah, bro. I've had grown men ask me to sleep with they women and all kind of shit, bro, on this road. I'm talking about, boy. I've had men ask, hey, bro, you just want to sleep with my girl? This is real talk.
So wait. What's your response? What's your response when a nigga
I just don't know what to say. It should be weird. I'll be like, what? You want me to do what?
Then what
She's a big fan, bro.
Then what do you say after that? 3 hours later. What the fuck is that? That's why he said, old men, get down, Mr. Charlie.
Man, bro. I've heard some weird shit with these people, bro.
We done interviewed a lot of rappers, a lot of groupie stories, a lot of things like that. That's a first.
Yeah, that's real shit.
That's a first.
I'm talking about sent me DMs, a picture of the girl naked and all kind of shit.
Where you coming, nigga?
That's wild shit. That's a wild shit, man. Shout out to those, whatever the fuck that is.
Yeah,
Shout out to them.